So I wanted to comment on the sanctions that have been imposed on Russian banks. Basically, this is an MSNBC news segment regarding the sanctions that have been imposed. Anyway, let's watch it.
Many of them did not expect this, even despite the messaging from the Kremlin. Really, there were people coming up to us to try and take a listen.
It's a disaster. I don't approve it. I don't like it, and I don't want it to be like that at all.
I'm scared. I'm scared of this situation.
Well, I think they a bit picked and chose the people. I mean, there is different opinions on this. There's a lot of people saying that they don't care about the sanctions and like nothing is going to happen regarding the sanctions. So I think they picked and chose a little bit of the people who, fit their opinion of, the fact that people are scared. I mean, I think that it's true that people would be scared, but the sanctions, for the most part, are related to international transactions. So, for example, the Visa and MasterCard still work on the territory of Russia. They don't work abroad. If you want to buy something through Google Pay or Apple Pay, I think there are issues with that. But as far as paying for things, like 99% of people living in Russia, they just pay for things like at the store, and these are internal Russian things, not related to anything that's international.
Because I'm afraid that something will happen here.
Another thing I wanted to say is that not that many people in Russia speak English, so like them running into like several people in a row that speak English is nearly impossible even in Moscow. So this was kind of handpicked.
And I'm afraid of people who live in Ukraine.
You're afraid for them?
Yes, I have some relatives there, and I'm afraid of them.
It's horrible, yeah. It's horrible. It should be done by diplomatic way.
Well, yes, I agree that it should be done diplomatically. That's certainly true. So the rest of... Oh, here they show a line, I guess. Let's watch.
Tells you is that Russians are really frightened for their economy. They're frightened for watching the ruble plunge in value. They're going to try and get dollars, and they're not able to find them in some of the banks.
Okay, I don't know where this line is. I mean, I haven't seen that many lines where I live, and the other thing is that a lot of these payments are electronic. The electronic payments are very widespread in Russia, so I'm not sure why people would be withdrawing cash. I don't think there are any actual issues with, or reasons to withdraw cash, since everything is literally electronic right now. This reminds me of the line in the Soviet Union.
And that may be an indication that President Putin still struggling to bring his country with him on this.
Well, it's MSNBC as usual. I wouldn't say this is Ukraine. Never mind. Okay, I thought this was like Russia. They did a switcheroo. Look, the dollars have run out, Russian crowds, ATMs, but then it says Ukraine in small letters. So yeah, there's no such thing going on in Russia. This is just Ukraine, which is kind of sad for people living in Ukraine that they have to go through this. But anyway, that's what's going on in Russia. Don't forget to subscribe and like for more content.